So basically, what I'm claiming is that I have the ability to project images onto the paper and then trace them. And most of the time they're not controlled. Most of the time I could trace what I see right now, but it would defeat the purpose of what I'm saying. Most of the time they're uncontrolled. They're beautiful though. But I also have found that I seem to be able to control it a little bit. Like, they give me controls. So, how do I prove that that can happen? Well, basically, I figured out a way of proving it, and that would be to trace an image. So, what image should I trace? Well, I just thought I should keep it simple to start with, because so anyway, I decided I'm going to start tracing perfect circles, or attempting to, but I have to first project the image of it onto the paper with my mind first, and I think that I can't do it while I'm talking, so I'm going to stop talking, focus on that, try to project a circle on the paper and trace it, and I'm stopping talking now. That was a tracing, but it was a little bit too small. It's really hard to do it. I'm just learning how to do this controlled hallucination thing, and it's like really difficult. There's one. I messed it up a little at the end there. But yeah, that one was traced. See, it's almost just as hard to trace it as it is. I'll have to go really slow, so I'll go really slow on the next one. I lost it. I lost it when I was like right there. I mean, when I say I lost it, I mean the image when it morphed into something else. If you stop, you have to concentrate so much on making a circle, and if you stop concentrating on it, it evolves into something else. It's got like this dream factor to it, where, dreams are a little bit random. Oh man, I didn't get that one on camera. And I can draw a circle, freehand, not like perfect, but I'm actually pretty good at it. But that's not what I'm trying to do right now, and that's why I'm doing it so much slower. What I'm trying to do is create the image in my head with a hallucination and then just trace it. That way I can cheat at any circle drawing contest. But with a way that's impossible to... Man, I messed that one up a little right there. Should have gone in a little bit. Anyway, I'm too critical. But eventually I'll be able to do this a lot better. Plus I'm talking, so I should stop. That one's not very good. See, it's hard to even create a perfect circle in your mind. I'm pretty sure everyone hallucinates when you think you're hallucinating. And I don't even know what comes first, the thought or the hallucination. I get the feeling that the hallucination comes first, and everything we do is driven by these subconscious, very, very quick disappearing hallucinations that control everything in the entire human universe. That was only partially a tracing, and it was bad. But yeah, it's hard to even make the circle in your head. Sometimes I can do it pretty well, though. One interesting thing I find is that I can make like half a circle, but it's really hard to make the second half. It's like my two brain hemispheres are not connected perfectly. Sometimes I do get a whole circle, though. I'm seeing two of them, actually. I did that way too fast. I saw two circles that time. Sometimes it's weird, I don't know. It's got a random factor to it. It all seems to want to change and morph into other things. But it's like I can charm the snake into doing what I want. It's almost like I get control of God, only temporarily. And only when I go into a deep meditative state. I mean, once I can do it really well, then this is one of the most impressive things, because other people don't really see what I'm doing most of the time. Like with my art, I'm tracing crazy things that I see, but they don't see that I'm tracing. They just think I'm just drawing, but I'm not. I'm tracing. So the best way to prove that is to trace a perfect circle. See, I'll trace what I see right now. It changed again, but it was like this. It's like the edges are cut off, like it should be like that. Even that's kind of football shape, but I'm looking at it from an angle too. Well, not that angle, huh? Never mind. Anyway, let me draw a perfect circle based on creating one in a projection in front of my head. Oh man, it's off camera.